Good morning, everybody. So yeah, today I'm going to be testing out the DJI Mic Mini for the second time. Yeah, the first video that I've made, I wasn't quite happy with it, and yeah, the settings that I had on the mic with the sound quality didn't come out as well as I thought. So yeah, I'll take you guys for a ride around town, and I'll also do a test on the highway as well, just to really test out the wind noise and see if we could pick up any of the engine noise from the bike. So here we go. Alright guys, I'm just going to go for a test ride using my DJI Mic Mini. I've had a couple of goes already making videos with this mic, but just wasn't quite happy with the way the sound was produced. So I'll take it for a quick one. I'll ride around town, and I'll also go on a highway just to test out the wind noise as well, because that's what I've sort of been struggling with this setup. When I get home, I'll show you guys where I've mounted the mic. So it's pretty much directly in my helmet, right in front of my mouth. So hopefully the wind noise is better, and most importantly the engine noise. I want to be able to pick that up without all the wind noise surrounding it. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'll just ride around town doing 60 kilometer, and then I'll get on the highway and really test it out. You stay there. You stay there. It's alright, buddy. I saw you were going. There's some eruption day. Oh, big doggos. So I'll head on to the highway now, and we'll really test it out. Yeah, let's have a crack, eh? Good weather for it. Let's go. I'm not sure if you guys can see the trees, but it's quite windy, so hopefully the mic is doing alright. I'm doing 100 kilometer an hour now, so It's really windy. It's really windy. While I'm heading this direction, I might show you guys the historical swing bridge that's located in Sale. It's pretty cool. I think it opens a couple of times a month. It's just up ahead here. Ooh, overshot a little bit. Woo! Guys, nothing feels better. Get on a bike, guys. This is awesome. Here it is, the swing bridge. Swing bridge closed to traffic. So you're not actually supposed to be driving your vehicle on the bridge due to weight restriction, I assume. Cyclists dismount, beware of gaps in the bridge deck. Easy. So yeah, bridge opens Saturday and Sunday, 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Second Wednesday of each month at 11 a.m. Yeah, so that's a sign there. I might take some shots on this bridge. Hopefully this is okay. Feels kind of sketchy. I'm not sure how fragile these sleepers are, the timber sleepers. Let me put this. Oh, wait, let me find a. Yeah, it's better. Take a look, guys. The CB650R. Pretty cool. Show you some views as well. So this is the historical swing bridge. Have a look at this as well. For those of you guys that are keen on, doing a long hike or going on your push bike, you actually can, do a loop trail starting from the Guthridge Lake. So as you can see, there's a parking area with the toilet blocks and things like that. York Street's there, and that's a roundabout. So you can enter at the Lake Guthridge, follow your way through Lake Guyot, and enter the wetland area. By travelling through Lacer Street along Maxfields Road and enter the wetland. I think this is the Stevenson Street. You go through here, and this is the newly built trail that was constructed, I believe, last year, and it travels along the Sale Common wetland all the way through along the Latrobe, and then you'll make your way towards the swing bridge just here. That's where we are, and you go back up north towards Sale again. So yeah, give it a crack. Should be alright for those of you that like to do your push bike. Some nice sceneries through the wetland as well. No dogs are allowed. Obviously, it's the Ramsar wetland. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Slow down, slow down. Yeah, I don't recommend turning off the torque control on this bike. Even though it's a restricted version, you can still get yourself in a fair bit of trouble if you don't, if you're not careful with the clutch, the way you're releasing it, and you know, with the throttle and everything else. So yeah, best to keep it on the torque control, especially when it's wet. So yeah, just be mindful of that, guys. I'm actually keen to see how this bike perform unrestricted. That might be coming up, something for me to do in a short future. I'll show you guys the port of sale. Here it is, the port of sale. Pretty cool. If you're looking for something to do on the weekend, there's actually a boat that goes from here along the river, you know, down to for a certain distance and comes back. What's it called? Heritage Cruises. Look that up on Google. Should be able to find some information on how you guys can book some, you know, some rides. So guys, let me show you the placement of the mic in my helmet. Just got to show you where I've got it attached at the moment. So what I did was, that's my helmet here. The mic came with this little tiny magnet, which I've duct taped it to the front of my helmet. I'm not sure if you can see it. I don't know, can you see that? So that's a little piece of magnet this small, which the DJI Mic attached to. So it's a mic here. I'll put the mic in. So it's sitting in there like that. Something to note, it's pretty close to your mouth, so whenever you're speaking to it, you just got to be mindful of how close you are to the mic, because when I did my ride test, the audio came out quite strong, quite rich. So yeah, just got to be mindful of that. I'll run you guys through the setting that I put on, so you can use it as a reference for the video. So in the settings, guys, I'll show you what I've got on at the moment. So if you go to the mic settings, the transmitter gain, I've got it as at -12, and that's because I've got the mic so close to my mouth. I don't want it to be picking up the sound too much, so that's okay there. And the noise reduction, I've got it on as low. So with the first video that I've done, I've had the noise reduction on it high, and what I found with that was that there's a lot of artificial noises that were being created. So I'm not sure if that's the efficiency in the program of the mic, you know, the software of the mic. But yeah, so this time around I've done it. I've got it as low. So yeah, so that's the settings through the for the mic there. I'll show you the general settings within the camera itself once you've got the DJI mic connected. So if you go to the wireless mic settings just here, so LEDs on, low cuts off. Oh shit, this is another thing. I should have had the clipping control on when I've tested the video during my ride. So I'll chuck that on. But yeah, if you guys could let me know what the video or the audio sounds like without the clipping control on, and yeah, if you could just make an assumption based on that, with the clipping control on, it should improve the audio quality quite a bit. So yeah, let me know as well if you want me to do a rerun. I can do that for you with the clipping control on. Sorry about that. I thought I had the clipping control on when I was doing the test ride. But yeah, comments down below. Let me know what you think of the DJI Mic Mini. If the quality sounds any good. But yeah, personally, I think, you know, having a wireless mic saves a lot of hassle for, you know, from the wires being tangled with the camera and the chin mounts and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know. And yeah, if you could sort of like and subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome too. Thanks guys. Bye.